Hello. Me that I already look short in real life. Hey, blessing, see you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, it's
It's
after
morning
midnight.
already. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning,
That's
girl.
Blessing CEO, one of the biggest content creators in Nigeria today, who happens to be my good friend. But right now, I'm a bit worried. What is going
What
on?
happened?
I'm
Even
opening
me, I
every
don't even know what's going on. No, maybe you guys would tell me.
blessing. You
I
know me,
don't
I don't
know
know how
what's
to.
going
I
on.
don't know how to. For Osabe also put word on that tongue to speak. Are you dating
I don't know.
IVD?
You said,
Are you dating IVD? No.
whoa. Where did you guys get that from? Like, how?
Now. It is uh IVD is, for those who don't know, like my beautiful daughter here. IVD is the guy who lost his wife to the fire incident. They had a quarrel, and I don't even know what the story is. You understand? There's so many different versions of the story. I've talked to the family. I know the late not I know the lady's brother or sister, and I talk to them from time to time. So it's just a really sad thing. But I don't want to go into that particular story now. My question is, what's going on? That's it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on. I
But
just,
you
the
are on
internet is
every
just.
blog.
That's what I'm saying. I'm still asking, waiting happen, what did I do? I just published a hand today. I'm so
No. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Is
just
that
little body parts that I published
hold
today
on?
and
Is
internet
that
has scattered.
IVD's hand with your name
How am I supposed
tattooed?
to know? Like,
Is
if
that
you didn't
IVD's
know, why
hand
did you
with your
publish?
name tattooed on it?
Did I say it was IBD's hand? I didn't say so.
No, but
Did I
people now
say
went
so?
to get the picture. See, IVD. Apparently, a hand was released today while we're doing church service. They were tagging me.
Where's the hand that was released? Where's the hand?
A hand was released today,
We
and
are
the
not
hand happens to be
speculating. We are not
IVD,
speculating.
the husband of the ex-husband or the widowed husband of the former bimbo. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to use my words correctly. And if you go there, you see blessing is all over Insta blog today. Let me just scroll down. Come, $10 overtake you for this Insta blog. Relationship expert Blessing Okoro replies comment insinuating that her new man is businessman IVD. So this is IVD, the husband of the late Bimbo. Now this is his hand, his alleged hand with Blessing CEO, that's BCO, tattooed on it. So, Blessing, I'm going to put you on lie detector test. Are
Please
you
put me.
are you with IVD in an emotional relationship? Like, how did they talk this thing, Seth?
You know, the internet will always speculate. So long as it's a man and a woman involved, they will always speculate. But like I used to say never. Never can be the only option or the last option. You never say never.
No. I have a question. I know you don't want to answer anything specifically, but I have a question. And a lot of people seem to ask this question. And I'm not judging, neither am I in a position to judge. But the question is, isn't IVD in mourning right now?
Now, there's no, when we say in mourning, that's his personal decision. There's no criteria to how you want to mourn people that you love. I feel that's a private decision on how you want to mourn them because you are the one that was in the relationship with them. It's like going through a divorce and somebody's telling you, why did you move on so quick? Now, we forget something about relationship and marriage. Because we're not in the relationship and marriage, we don't even know how long this marriage have died. There's some people that their marriages are dead, but they're still living together. Some people are just
I
cohabiting, but
know,
they're not
I know
married.
what that meant.
Yes. So
I went
when
through
they,
that.
yes, so when they leave, they've left long ago. That's the truth. So most times we just judge from the physical. A lot of people are not married. They're just together in the same house. So we don't know what has transpired. So it's just easy for us to sit down, judge, talk, laugh, and it's just normal for the common Nigerians that once they just see you around the married man or around the guy, they just conclude you're sleeping with the person. It's a narrative that you can't even come and start defending. You'll be wasting.
Your network has gone. Blessing.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I could hear you. I could hear you. What is your take? Let me ask my beautiful daughter here. With regards to the loss of a spouse, when is just what do you think? When is it okay to start dating? Especially when your relationship was. Now, we're going to have two instances or three instances. Normal relationship, instance one, just average relationship. They are okay, they are married. Instance two, they are very much in love. Instance three, there is no love lost. They can barely stand each other. So imagine the woman dies or passes on. I don't want to use that word because of Instagram algorithm. Imagine the woman passes on. At what stage is okay for the guy to start dating again? Months, weeks, days?
Depends on the person.
Depends on the person. When would you say it's too soon?
It still depends on the person.
So it is person dependent.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to pick people's brains because
The truth is, I keep saying it, and each time I come on your live video, people are not just being realistic. And that's why in this part of the world, relationship and marriage is like a bondage because people are not being honest with themselves. That's the truth. So people cannot be dictating to you how to live your life or what to do in your relationship. It's you that is going through this stuff. It's you that know how long you want to mourn someone. It's you that know if this person is even deserve the money. That's the truth. I used to say before, there are some people that
she's not a teenager. She's 20. Oh. She's going to be 21 this year. She's an adult.
So
when my mother was her age, she was pregnant with me. Let's start putting perspective into things. Those of you saying, when my mother was her age, my mother gave birth to me at 21 and she not carried pregnancy for 3 weeks. So person we born for 21, just to say, by 20, the belly don't day inside. And I was born in May. And my mother was born in October 5th. So if my mother gave birth to me 21 years, by 20, by her age, I don't did my mama belly, and my mother had her masters before she gave birth to me at 21. So 21 will be small age, neither is 20. So please, let's correct that.
Okay.
So back to the issue at hand, which is very important. People are supposed to mourn, and to be very honest, in a rocky relationship, I can imagine what it was like with my ex. Should one of those fights have resulted in the passing on of any one of us, which I thank God it didn't, I, for instance, would have moved on within 2 weeks because of the nature of, I'm not saying she's bad or I'm bad. I'm saying it was a volatile relationship.
You don't know what they went through. You're not in the marriage.
But my question for you, Blessing, is a lawyer is not allowed to jump into the arena with the parties involved. And you, as a relationship counselor and expert, should you be in the arena? As in, if they are saying you are dating, you are not confirming that you are dating IVD, but if they are saying you are dating IVD, is it not a bit too close in the matter? I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Now, the truth about it is professionalism is different from your personal life.
They say IVD they here.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to you.
It's like you're working in the bank and you have this customer you are serving very well. You are good at what you do in the bank. Your customer can get to like you. You you can get to fall in love with your customer. Doesn't mean your customer will not bank with you again. In fact, we actually meet people where we work. It is people around us that we fall in love with. Yes, it is your social media followers that will like your work and begin to probably want to get personal about you. It's either you want to be personal about someone or you want to be professional. So it's just choice. Personal life is between you and the person. Professional life is for the public. So there is no criteria. It's just a personal thing between two adults. People cannot tell you who to and who not to. So it's a choice. That's what I feel. So I don't think, people on the media, I call them, we have more of Gen Zs on the social media who don't reason. They don't have, depth reasoning. Yes, that's the truth. They just want to comment. They just want to talk. They don't want to, get to use their brains. And it's unfortunate. So you cannot come and start bantering words with such people. They will be all right. And that's the reason why I used to say there's a difference between facts and gist. When something is factual, you can always deliberate on it over and over and over again. But when it's gist, it's tiring. That's the reason why if you talk about a topic now, as this blessing CEO and IBD is trending, in the next 5 days you want to do this, nobody will answer you. They are all here because it's trending, not because it's factual. So the point is they don't do fast, they do trend. And that's the reason why it's so hard to deliberate on important issue, and it begins to repeat itself again. A lot of things we talk about every day are things that if we sit down and analyze them, a lot of people might not make mistakes, but no. When you want to talk about them, mind your business, shut up, cloud chaser. So it begins to repeat. It now looks as if you are gossiping. Most of the topics you talk about that they are very sensitive that if somebody pays attention. But no, they don't like facts, they like gist. They are more interested in is blessing CEO dating IBD. It's not your business. It's not your business. That's the truth. It's not your business. It's a personal decision. He's an adult, I'm an adult. If we decide to choose, if we don't want to, so nobody should come and tell you what and what not to do. That's my perspective.
And in all honesty, in that regard, I think I agree with you. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, actually, I agree with everything she said, apart from the age group that's actually causing this problem.
You don't want.
I don't actually agree with it. That in everything, let me say, in everything, no. I know that there are a lot of Gen Zs on social media. We want to trend and all of that, this and that. But that's the thing. When you actually think about it, like I'm Gen Z, for instance. Do you understand? Maybe it's because of the kind of people I surround myself with. But
maybe
you tend to, especially you tend to tag us as what's too emotional. Do you understand? Do you know why you actually do that? Do you know why? Because we actually look in depth of everything. Do you understand? Everything happens for a reason. So to you, we're being emotional. The thing is, we actually we don't look at the whole picture like this. Do you understand? I don't know the generation before us, but those are the troublemakers, not us. They look at everything like this and it's black or white. Do you understand what I'm trying to explain to you? It's like we want to know why. Do you understand what I'm talking about? We're not that quick to judge. Do you understand what I'm talking? And that's why you see us as too liberal. Do you understand what I mean? So I don't think it's us. That's because it's whoever is before us.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm not trying to be defensive.
Some Gen Z.
All right, another relationship expert in the room with us, Pepe Room.
Relationship expert.
How is your baby, by the way?
Happy New Year, Daddy Free.
Happy New Year. Blessing CEO. Happy New Year, my sister. I've not greeted you. Happy New Year. Hey, everybody, Happy New Year. So,
all right.
What is your take? Let's hear from you.
Daddy Freeze, I want to first start from the question you asked your daughter that when is the appropriate time for someone that is no longer married to move on and stop mourning. Now, your daughter gave a very good answer, which is it depends on the person. But I think in a conversation like this, what we are lacking is context. We're not just talking about anybody that isn't divorced anyone. We're talking about a specific person, which is IVD and his situation, right? So there's a layer of the circumstances that led to his significant other passing on. There are also allegations of domestic violence, whether it's on her part or it's on his part, that is going around. And there's also the next layer of the children who are involved, right? Their kids that they have together. that could have access to social media and see these things. So with IVD situation, I think people are expecting some level of social media public respect to be awarded to Bimbo. Even if he wants to move on, it's fine, but it has to be in a respectful manner because the situation is still very, very delicate, right? And on him moving on, the alleged person that he's moving on with is, Blessing, as the internet is saying. And I think why Nigerians will pay more attention to this is, remember, Blessing had a lot to say about their relationship. So a lot of people are thinking, oh, was Blessing speaking from an emotional standpoint where she was going so hard on Bimbo? Were they in a relationship at that time? So people are confused. And I think that is natural. And it's for someone that is a relationship expert, people might put her on a pedestal. So they hold her to a certain standard. So it's like, you've spoken on this relationship. Are you okay with being in a relationship with someone that you've, is it right to be in a relationship with someone that you've worked with as a relationship expert? So there are different layers to it, Daddy Freeze. Also, Blessing mentioned that, social media will speculate and they don't know anything. Well, someone that is respected like Blessing, the best thing to say is like, guys, no, this is not true. We're not dating, no, it's not that serious. And everybody moves on. So the question is,
sorry, my question to you there is, what if they're dating? What if they are dating? Is she supposed to lie to her fans? You see, Blessing is neither saying, she's neither saying yes nor no. She's saying never say never.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, if she's saying yes, then okay, we can take it from there. Then the question will now be, Blessing, do you think that this is appropriate? Are you going to keep speaking on Bimbo, his late wife? Were you dating IVD when you gave us your opinion about Bimbo and IVD's relationship? Why are you making a movie that is probably about the life of IVD and Bimbo? So those are the questions that people are asking, Daddy Freeze, and I think it's fair.
Okay, like said, Blessing is here. Let's hear from her.
And like I said, you don't have the right to my private life. That's not your business. What I put out is content. Is what I give you that you take. Don't force me to say things that are private to me. That's it. If I want to say it, I say it. Whether
Listen, you brought it.
No, listen.
Hold on. Pepper Room, you spoke. Let her respond.
Is involved, or another person is involved, or whoever is involved, you cannot compel me to speak about my private life just because you feel a certain way. It's none of your business. So that's what I'm telling the public. It's not your business. That's it. Because at the end of the day, why do I say it's none of your business? No matter what I say, you believe what you want to believe. I remember the last time I spoke on Daddy Freeze live, they pulled down my account just because I was being honest. If I look you in the face and tell you I have anything to do with you, will not beat me. But the internet is not where you bring your personal life. So let's give them content. They should keep speculating because there is nothing that you say that they would understand. They already have their minds. And like I said, gossip sells here, not fact. And before I started even talking about the issue, they've already been saying I was dating him. Once you talk about a man, you are sleeping with him. So why should I come and sit down and be explaining myself to people who just want to listen to gossip? It doesn't make sense. Not like I cannot sit down, but no. But me coming to explain myself is I'm already involved with this person. That's the truth. Involved in the sense that it might not be emotional, it might be emotional. But people already have their speculation. If I come now to talk, they'll say, hey, Blessing won't come debunk him. Blessing won't come. No. They should say whatever they want to say. It's Nigeria. They'll be all right. And that's why I don't want to say a particular thing on it. Because they will still say, Blessing, they lie. Blessing, da, 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 da. So they should enjoy themselves. I put out a hand. I wrote love notes. Did I call anybody's name? Is it a crime to find love? And everybody started speculating that.
No. Hold on, Blessing. I want to say something here. I just to buttress what you are saying about the fact that people love gossip. Okay. Right now, there are 309 people watching me live on TikTok. 307, was 309 before. Not YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. 260 watching me live on YouTube. 1,200 watching me live on Facebook. And 2,924 watching live on Instagram. The whole people that came to church this morning is about 1.5 on all platforms, plus TikTok, plus everybody that. But I just, the title alone, Blessing CEO Confesses. Me and we're arranging here doing like this. There were already 1,400 people waiting. So you need to understand that in this world, the day I started being proud of my job as a content creator, Blessing and I are we are under the same management for one of our platforms. I don't want to go into details about it, and I don't think you should too. That's our private life, but but we know how much we make from that platform. And the day I started being proud of being a content creator was the day I realized that Harry, son of the late Diana, left being a prince to come and create content with us. Harry and Meghan left acting. Harry left being a prince. Harry gave up being a prince to come and become a content creator. The work I am doing and the work Harry is doing is exactly the same work. It's just that Harry gets paid better than I do because of the fact that he's a prince married to an actress. So you need to understand that when it comes to content creation, emotional issues sell. If William had come out to do the same thing Harry had come out to do, he would have sold maybe a quarter of what Harry sold, simply because of the underlying emotional issues involved in the Harry-Meghan situation. Now, when you are a content, my friend Louis Duke, Uncle Louis, said anytime he comes out of his house, because he's into construction, interior decoration, he used to tell me those days that anytime he comes out of his house in the morning, 1004, and sees cranes working in Victoria Island, he starts to smile, knowing business is going. I'm not a constructor. I'm not a tent maker like Paul or a fisherman like Peter. What makes me smile? Content. When I woke up this morning and I saw Blessing was trending, I called Blessing. I said, Blessing, that is to me is the crane I'm seeing. It's my work. It's my field. Blessing, you have to come to my live. I'm in the village. Internet is not so good. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's try at night when internet will be better. That's how I got her to come here live. So what am I trying to say is, I'm not making an excuse, but I'm trying to explain that in this world of content creation, some people are neutral. Sometimes I'm neutral. Sometimes I pick a side. In this IVD Bimbo situation, I was more on Bimbo's side. And I will be more on Bimbo's side. Doesn't mean that Blessing that is on IVD's side is my enemy. At the end of the day, we are lawyers, social media lawyers. Now we they hire. Me and Blessing will still drink beer and eat pepper soup anytime we see. I will still call her if I need her to do something for me. We are the lawyers. It's like the day I found this out, I stopped taking life personal. I went to court with my ex in our divorce, and the lawyer bashed me. I was so angry, only for me to go and see my lawyer at the club, and he was drinking pepper soup and beer with the other lawyer, my ex's lawyer. I looked at them. I could not believe that this guy that was insulting you and
he betrayed you.
Do you understand? Let me tell you, after that, I became the lawyer's friend to sit down and drink. The day they finished bashing me the last time we came out, the guy gave me a high five. He said, I bashed you well, Abi. I said, you are not serious. You understand what I'm telling you? You have to learn to detach yourself from the arena. That is the only place where I'm a bit worried, because now Blessing is IVD's quote and unquote online lawyer. I am Bimbo's family quote and unquote, maybe not as deep as Blessing, online lawyer. So when Bimbo's family has something to say, they will use me. When IVD has something to say, they will use Blessing. But now,
Funny enough, Daddy Freeze, funny enough, I did this not even saying anything. That's the thing. The guy don't say anything. You just want the guy doesn't even like to talk. Do you know how many times I've told you? Grant one interview.
That's not true. Since you know we're speculating about this relationship, right?
Okay.
In case you've not heard Blessing, what is being said on the streets is that IVD said that you guys are not dating, that he only tattooed your name, quote unquote, because you stood by him publicly. So he denied it.
That's what I'm trying to say now. When did he say
He denied it. Ask him.
So that's what I'm trying to say. I have not even seen. I don't even know. So what is it if he says that that's what you're saying, quote and unquote, on the streets? I am standing for what I posted.
So you're saying it's not him?
That's not your business. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, Blessing, you spoke about why?
okay, hold on. Let's let the Gen Z.
Hey.
Hold on.
I was a bystander.
Hold on, guys.
Speak about them again.
Hold on, guys.
So let me speak for myself.
Hold on, guys. Let's let the Gen Z. Hey, Pepper Room, don't go. Okay, hold on. Gen Z, what do you think about the situation at hand?
Well, at the end of the day, everybody is like raising valid points. Like, yeah, it's nobody's business. Do you understand, to know who you're dating or what's going on in your personal life? But at the same time, when your personal life gets spilled onto the internet, you are now prone to judgment, criticism, and all of these things that are going to be thrown at you. So the same way that you're saying that, what's it called? They don't have a right to know what's going on in your personal life. You also can't stop them from throwing their stones at you. Do you understand? Because you put yourself.
Have I stopped them?
No, yeah, you haven't stopped them, but you're frustrated by them. Do you understand? And that's all you can actually do. Be angry about it until they decide to get bored and latch on to the next gist or whatever. But like, that's just, I don't know, like, there isn't really I don't know if there's a solution to what's even going on. Like, I understand that people,
right?
yeah.
Let's Gen Z a question.
Yeah.
But would you understand in circumstances like this where it's being brought to social media?
That's what I'm saying. I do understand
this. The man in question, his relationship with his ex was on all of social media. And Blessing is also a relationship expert. So do you understand why people want to ask these questions?
Yes, I do. I understand. Yes, I do.
And she said it. She said,
I understand why they would want to. Do you understand?
Like, want to ask the questions.
Do you understand? Like, if someone like me now, all I can do, because I would be curious, but all I can do is ask the question. And if she doesn't want to answer, she's not going to answer. And I'm just going to be curious about it. Do you understand? But I do understand their need and their persistence with the questions. Like, I understand why they would want to know, because I would want to know as well if I knew about the matter.
Now, answering the question is not my problem. But like I repeat myself, there is nothing you want to say. Even as Pepper is seated here, she already has a perception. Anything I want to say, she believes what she wants to believe. So I don't believe my. No, you don't need to. I don't need you to believe me. Don't believe me, sir. Because the moment, you have the moment. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, and I don't want to talk about it. It's content for me. You guys should be speculating. Let it be trending. I love the trend.
So you like that people are speculating. You like
I love it.
Wait, did you not notice? Because the moment she answers, people are just going to give their opinions and then the matter is over. So obviously she loves the trend. I mean, it's her job to trend.
3 days, they will be alright. We'll post another body parts. Because the tattoo.
Now, here's what I want to say too. Social media, unlike real life, has no regulations, no rules. Anything goes. So, fortunately and unfortunately, the way they will judge this matter in a village square is different from the way they will judge it in school. Is the way they will judge it on. Is different from the way they will judge it on social media.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I try to be as liberal as possible so as to be able to hear people out properly. And that, in my humble opinion, gives more room for reality. Even though at the end of the day, what I'm doing is I'm creating more speculation. Because it's not like a question was answered. And even if a question is answered, people will still start to speculate again. Online in-laws, how we are going to deal with them in this 2023, even me, I don't know.
It's not even that. Daddy Freeze now. Pepper asked me a very honest question. If I answer the question, they will drag me. If I answer the question, they will still call me all the names they have called when they speculated. If I don't answer the question, so why would I come and be responsible that you don't get where I'm coming from? I'm not scared to say you go beat me. You're not gonna beat me now. But now, even if I answer the question, they'll say you disrespected her. Why would you? And you don't answer. So these people are people who already have minds of their own and what they speculate. So your answer might come off as disrespect and insensitive. Like I said, we've had this kind of live session before where I was being blunt and being honest. It was misunderstood. The Blessed CEO was insensitive. So I'm picking my words because I know a lot of people do not have the mental capacity to digest it. So I'm being respectful here, Pepe Room, by not answering that question because my response might come off as insensitive, as wicked, and as being inconsiderate. So I rather just let my private life be so that it doesn't look as if I'm trampling on somebody else. I don't know if you're getting my point. Because the public will not, take it. So I don't want to come off that way because answering your question is not a problem. But I don't want people to make it look like, okay, you're being insensitive or you're being this and you're being that. So that's why I decided to just, let it slide.
Now, can I say
I
something?
have one question. Let me ask that one question quickly. Your recent movie that you just put out, is it based on IVD and Bimbo's life story?
Go and watch it now. Watch it now, find out.
Okay.
And apart from the question you're asking me, whatever story that you watch there is your mind because they are not the first who have had such story. It's based on people's true life stories. Stories are relatable. But maybe because it's a trending issue, you feel, it's your feeling. Movies are being made for lessons. Pick the lessons and leave. Like we said, it's based on true life story. So if it's a different producer that produces it, we did not watch it. You don't reach lesson. I don't ask me. It's based on Bimbo. No, you don't ask me that question. The essence of the movie, there's a lesson to be learned in the movie. So it's either you take out your emotions and pick out the lessons, or you watch it with your emotions. But the movie was not made. There's a powerful lesson in the movie because it's a relatable story that every young girl can relate to. So that's it.
Where can we get your movie from, by the way? Blessing.
It's on YouTube. You can watch it. It's called Sweet Sour.
Oh, okay. YouTube, not Facebook.
YouTube and on Facebook. You can watch it there.
Okay, so if I go to your account on Facebook now, which is Blessings.
Just go to my page and click the link on the bio. We have to move it there. It's a very powerful message.
How long is the movie?
I think the movie is about 1 hour, 1 hour 45 minutes.
Oh,
it's a complete movie.
So it's a complete movie.
It's a complete movie.
Sweet Sour.
I want to know.
Okay. So before we speculate, I'll advise that we go and watch the movie, and that would afford us the opportunity to actually be more informed in our decision making. You wanted to ask a question.
Okay, I wanted to just because I wasn't aware of this whole situation that was going on, me being the Gen Z that I am latching onto gist. But I wanted to know, is IVD being questioned the way, or pestered the way she's being questioned?
Oh, IVD went through it. It was his.
No, do you know why it's important that I know? Because people have this habit of, imagine I am dating you. Do you understand? And then you cheat on me because people are speculating that, okay, maybe she was with him while he was with Bimbo before she passed on. Do you understand? People have this habit of throwing the stone at the other woman and not actually throwing the stone at the person who wedded you. Do you understand that kind of thing? So I just wanted to know and specify because I'm sad that they are putting pressure on her to answer. Do you understand?
Asking him questions and all that. And that is, I don't want us to gaslight the public as if I know it's all content creation, but I think us as content creators, right, we need to be very mindful of, what we put out there, right? Mm-hmm. Because let's remember, this is about, a topic that in Nigeria, it's very sensitive. It's domestic violence. And a woman lost her life. So it's not as if people just care about
Now,
one person is sleeping with
now,
behind
We
closed
talked about
doors.
this gaslighting thing.
now, yeah. Now, let me now talk about that. You see, I've heard a lot from Bimbo's side, and I've also heard a lot from IVD's side. Even during the live that day, when IVD's younger brother, no, when Bimbo's younger brother joined us, we knew that that particular relationship was very turbulent, if I can use those words. It wasn't more so a case of domestic issues as it was a case of a very turbulent relationship. I believe that by now, IVD shouldn't be roaming free and on social media if he was directly responsible for her demise. Of course, the he definitely had something to do with it, and at the end of the day, the way they, but you see, there were two people who were not matched for each other. And there's so many stories from both sides. So this is not a case of gaslighting the public, even though there's an element of that, like my beautiful Yella here pointed out. But at the end of the day, it's also a, there's no open and shut. It's not an open and shut case. It's a case of Bimbo's defense against IVD's defense, and at the end of the day, people pick sides, and make judgment.
Now, Daddy Freeze, please, sorry to interrupt you. Let's also quickly understand, right? Apart from the fact that I am speaking, everybody in this part of the world are very, very insensitive when it comes to men. It's always be a man. You've not heard from this guy. Most of you don't know the true stories. Forget the noise. You've not done, the difference between bloggers and journalists. People don't have the real facts. That's the truth. So when I see most people who try to, I will be smiling. They have facts to this stuff. And you said a very intelligent thing, that he is roaming free. Why is he roaming free? If he actually has all this, it's just noise.
Guilty people won't roam free all the time. There are people that,
Yeah, but Pepper Room, is it us? Is it our call? Hold on, Pepper Room. Is it our call to label him guilty?
No,
Have you? Hold on. Sorry. You see, you said guilty people. That already is a half full cup. I agree with you that guilty people roam freely, but my question is, and Blessing raised the point, we heard from Bimbo's family. We've not heard from IVD.
Heard from him.
To be honest,
I'm even the one speaking on his behalf.
we've not heard from him. And
You've not heard from him.
even though I'm on Bimbo's side on this,
And she's late.
I'm on Bimbo's side on this, and I continue to be on Bimbo's side. In as much as I want to do that, I also want to be fair. I'm a man, and I've also been through a turbulent relationship. And any of us could have lost their lives. It's as simple as this. There were fights that you would think the fight would not get to a certain level, and the fight will escalate. I told you a story of me and my ex fighting, and my neighbor was on Third Milan Bridge, and they were calling him that this was a fight, and he drove all the entire Third Milan Bridge to VI, and he still met us and separated us. Anything could have happened. She has thrown glass at me before. So what am I saying is, in a turbulent relationship, anything can happen and everything can happen. I am not on IVD's side, but in fairness to IVD, we haven't heard his side of the story. As when I brought Bimbo's younger brother to my live, I wrote a DM to IVD. I do that all the time. For instance, if Rita, for instance, that just joined us now, if she breaks up with her husband and comes to my life to cry, hey, my husband got 3 house girls pregnant, hey, my husband stole money, hey, my husband used to do this, I will write a DM to the husband for posterity. Hello, would you like to share your side of the story? For the balance. We didn't hear anything from him. You understand? Now, the Nigerian police is not good. A high-profile case like this, the Nigerian police will not play with it. When a case is in the media like this, the Nigerian police will not play with it. What I can say in defense of Bimbo, from things I have access to, are that Bimbo did not have a substance abuse problem, at least from the hospital tests that were sent to me by one of her sisters. And it would be good for that to be recorded so that people don't look at her as somebody who had a substance abuse problem, because one of the sisters actually sent me hospital test results from the last test she took before she passed. And I always say this: Bimbo could be a great woman and IVD could be a great guy, but they could be terrible together. It's like two elements that when they meet, they always catch. It's like fire and petrol. Petrol is good. We are queuing to buy it. Fire is good. Is what we use to cook our food. Today, if there was no fire, we would have grilled that turkey. But she grilled the turkey we ate today, by the way. That's amazing. So, but when you take this fire and you mix it with petrol in the wrong condition, you could burn down a whole village. So we need to keep that in perspective. Let's. Do you have anything to say?
I'm
just 1 second. Sorry, hold on.
There's something I want to say before I probably cap. Everybody says, "Why is he not speaking? Why is he not speaking?" Sometimes, when you love people so much, you don't want to tell your own side of the story. Yes. So sometimes you not speaking doesn't make you a coward, or doesn't mean you don't have a story. Sometimes you just don't want to disrespect. Maybe he loves his late wife enough to not want to pass the wrong narrative and just allow it slide. But unfortunately, the media doesn't want everybody to rest. That's the truth. Because if he starts to tell his own side of the story, another fire is up. So is it not better to let sleeping dogs lie? Like we always say, since she's late and she cannot come and defend herself, what is he going to say now? That she can come and say, okay, it's true or it's a lie. So I feel him being quiet is respectful enough. That's my own opinion. Is to just keep quiet. Let the family be trending the narratives. In as much as, yes, it comes in, there's so much defamation in the character, there's so much lies, there's so much allegation, but he's still quiet. Not because he didn't have anything to say, but like, I just want her memory to be safe. I don't want it to be like, it came from me, I disrespected her. So that's what I feel. So because he's not talking doesn't mean he doesn't have a side of the story or nothing actually happened. That's what I believe. So let's just allow the guy mourn the way he understands. Let's allow him respect his late wife the way he feels he wants to respect her. And that's just all I'm saying. Let's just stop, pushing our narratives and the things that we feel. If you were in a very good relationship or in a very good marriage, or everything was peaceful and everything was nice, the way you're going to mourn the late person is going to be different from when there was a whole lot of chaos in the relationship or the marriage. So we don't know what transpired. So I just feel let's just respect people and the way they want to
going to
live their lives. That's what I have to say on this matter.
Burn down the house.
Yeah, I understand that completely, Blessing. But what I will say is that since earlier you did say that a lot of men go through domestic.
Sorry. My baby wanted to say something. Sorry, Pepper Room. She wanted to say something even before Blessing said. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
You forgotten what you wanted to say. Okay, Pepper Room, talk when you are done. She'll say something. Sorry, I got into your head.
Okay, I think it's as important. You can preserve your wife's memory and also speak on some of the things that you went through in the relationship, and say that this isn't true. I've never put my hands on my wife. I loved her to death. I never harmed her. I never did any of that. So I do think that is necessary. As the other party speaking, put out your own statement so the record can reflect. So in the future, when your kids are like, Father, they were saying this about Mom and you. What happened? Why is it that you didn't, dispute this? Why did you do that? You kept silent. You can be like, look, I did make the statement and I kept quiet after that. So I think it's important.
Now, also remember that, like Daddy Free said, this is a civil matter. It's at the police station and it's in the law court. There are lots of things that are going to happen before he can want to speak. So let him take his time. He did not say he's not going. Some people need to heal before they can sit on. Some people are not used to us that come and sit on cameras every day. So let's allow him take his time. Maybe at the right time he feels he's okay or he has healed enough to come and explain his own side of the story. Maybe he will. I don't know if you're understanding my point. But for now, there are still lots of investigations going on. They lost somebody, right? And there are lots of stories. So the police is working, the law firm is working, everybody. So maybe everybody's trying to keep the things low until they've gotten the facts of probably what he wants to talk about. Because there is nothing that young man is going to say now that you will believe he doesn't have facts. Let him gather his facts so that if he's speaking, he could always have something to say. This is it, and this is it. That's what I feel. Him coming to talk right now is just probably pleasing the young people who do not even understand what it is. If he has to set the narrative right, he has to have some basic facts. Like you said, if his kids grow up, they could have something to leverage on and say, okay, this is the reason, and that is the reason.
Blessing, it's great that you're on this live to clear up certain things, and I hope you use this opportunity to do so. This is a very sensitive matter to everyone that have heard of it when it was occurring. It's not something to joke about. I know, you guys are content creators and all of that, but somebody died during this whole thing, and it's very painful. For a mom like myself, nobody's relationship is perfect and whatnot, but for a mom like myself, this was a very painful thing to hear and see on social media. But the thing now is, you're on this live, but you're not giving us, you're not clarifying anything, and I know you're saying whatsoever you say would not be believed, but there are people like myself that do follow, and I won't lie, when I saw that video or the film you made, my brain just went straight to this woman's case. I can't name her name here, but my brain just went there, and there was even a scene where you poured either kerosene on yourself, burning yourself up. That was quite traumatic to see in that clip. I mean, that's why I said this is a way for you to just put our heart at ease and tell us, in fact, why are you a spokesperson for this guy? I know, yes, people, it's deep. And it pains me. I can't even talk about this that much. I don't know who the woman was. I don't know the man. I'm all the way here in the UK, but this thing was trending. Even workmates were talking about this thing, So please, just...
I want to ask you a question, Rita. I want to ask you a question. Hold on, Blessing, before you answer. Has it been proven that IVD was the one who, I don't want to use the word, was the one who took the wife's life? Because there's one thing with women. That's why I like Gen Zs. Gen Zs will study the thing and not get emotional. Women and mothers get so emotional. You see, when you are entering a matter, do not look at it from your eye. That is why when you go to court, you see a sign of that woman holding the scales. Her eyes are tied. The justice is called the justice is blind. Because if you start putting your emotions, oh, I'm a mother, oh, I have children, I can imagine what happened to my children. This, from my understanding of this case so far, it is a case of two people being incompatible as against one person buying another. It is more of two people who had no business being together for the last 5 years. Two people in a turbulent, volatile place. And these two people at each other's throats. I don't know if I'm making sense to you. It doesn't look to me, from a very objective point of view, detaching my emotions from it. If I went into this emotional, you'd be like, this guy don't buy this babe. But looking at it, let me tell you, Nigerian police, on high profile case, they want to show they are working. They want to show they are working. If this guy had something to do directly with her passing, he will be behind bars as of today. Because whether you like, hold on. Murder is not a bailable offense. I don't want to use that word. It is not, you can't bail. So they've sat down, they've looked at the body of evidence. I'm not saying tomorrow they cannot arrest him. But to me right now, if I truly want to be fair, if I don't want to gaslight, if I don't want to be emotional, I've heard from both sides. This matter could have been avoided by Daddy Free's teachings. When una see say marriage no work, make una leave. That is what I've been singing for the last 5 years. That's the only solution to this matter. It is two incompatible people, or people who have over the years grown incompatible and really had no business together, but were forced together by circumstance and situation. You want to say something? Okay, hold on. Sorry, hold on. Let me finish. She wants to say something, but I just want to air all my thoughts. Okay, ask me. Go ahead. Oh yeah, ask me. Ask me.
We talking.
So it's a very delicate situation. Someone says there's no law in Nigeria to confirm that this thing happened in Lagos. So there is not more, if not Port Harcourt now. You understand? Because I had a divorce case handled in Lagos. I can tell you there's law in Nigeria. I had a divorce case handled in Lagos. What's the name of that? The justice that handled my case, Justice Okuno. She gave me some of the things I asked for, gave my ex some of the things she asked for, I could not look at the judgment and contest it. It was fair. Justice Okuno, she was hard on me where she needed to be hard on me, hard on my ex where she needed to be hard on my ex, and she gave us a fair judgment. That narrative that there's no justice in Nigeria, I think that is also unfair. In Port Harcourt, Taste Board's case, that's why we are in appeal court, and from appeal court we are going to Supreme Court. Taste Board's case, on the other hand, Taste Board asked for, let's say, 8 things. She got none. The ex asked for 8 things. He got all. So we need to be careful with this whole, there's no justice in Nigeria. There's justice in Nigeria. In Lagos State. I live in Lagos State. Yes, crazy things still happen even in Lagos. And yes, the justice system is corrupt even in Lagos. But I've experienced justice in Lagos. And if I got a fair judgment in this Lagos, it would be unfair for me to come to this live and join anybody saying there's no justice in a Lagos court. Now,
okay.
Now, I need to land properly. Whenever there's an issue between, and now I don't want to jump into the arena, but Rita jumped into the arena. She came from, I'm a mother, I'm a wife. Me too. I've experienced domestic violence before as a man. I've had my ex. My divorce was based on domestic. They gave me, the judgment was primarily based, the marriage was dissolved primarily based on domestic violence issues. So I too can now come here and say, oh, let me start being sensitive for the guy. I know what it is like, blah, 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 blah. That would mean me bringing my past life and my emotions into a matter. What we are supposed to do is, I'm hearing from Bimbo's side. If Blessing is hearing from Bimbo's, from IVD's side, it's okay. Let's be careful not to emotionally tangle ourselves in the matter. It's very, very important, because if I came now and say, I've experienced domestic violence in a marriage before, I know what this is, and I now start riding on that fact, I will never be fair. Someone saying that if please allow Pepe Rem to talk now, I'm going to block you from this live. Call me Tema.
But somebody asked a question.
Because we are all talking in turns. After Pepper Room, she's supposed to talk, not Pepper Room. So please, let's allow everybody to have a proper sequence. You guys are all getting emotional. I don't like, that's the part I don't like. You want to hear something. Once somebody is not saying that thing you want to hear, that person is mad. And I will not allow that narrative
Or
here.
they've changed the topic.
Or they've changed the topic.
Because you can't follow it.
Because you can't, your brain is too slow to follow the topic.
It's not even about you're hyperactive. Calm down. That's just do you understand? You're running.
You understand? Down. So yes, a woman lost her life. If that woman had listened to me 5 years ago, she would not be in that marriage in the first place. And I tell people, stop building with men. I'm also trying to put in something. Stop build yourself. Because when the marriage breaks up, one of the reasons that led to her demise was they were fighting over a property. From the story everybody brought out, I understand how divorce can be. I've slaved in this marriage for 10 years, 5 years, 2 years. I'm entitled to half of this. The UK will give it to you, Nigeria will not give it to you. My ex did not get half of my property. I don't even think she got 2% of my. In fact, she did not. Okay, the only property she took out of my house was her property and what I gave her. I bought her a car, she took it. The things I bought for her, she took it. The things she bought for me, she left them. That is how it works in Nigeria. No woman is going to get half of what you get. So sometimes that can be annoying. And the woman might say, oh, I've slaved. So it can make people desperate and take rash decisions. As my thoughts unfold, I would release them. What did you want to say?
I feel like I've forgotten again.
How can you be this forgetful?
Because I'm also trying to follow. You know, I didn't know anything about this.
I know.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Oh, shit. I just remember.
Whilst we were in service today,
yes,
your life, people were talking about this. I was even looking at as because I got distracted by it whilst I was on your live, and then I went there. What I don't want is leaving this live still thinking that, wait a minute, IBD and Blessing are actually dating after what happened. What I'm trying to say here is Blessing has the opportunity now to just let us know what's up.
Now, Rita, sorry, let me ask you a question. I'm sorry I'm cutting you. I'm sorry I'm cutting you. Do you know Blessing is my... Wait. Rita, sorry. Do you know Blessing is my sister? This Blessing you are seeing is my sister. I've gone a long way with her. Before we came to this live, do you know we've spoken? Do you know I asked Blessing one-on-one. I said, is there anything going on between you and I? She said, it's not my business. So, hold on. She told me to my face. Sorry, Blessing, hold on a second. Now, before you answer, I'm so sorry because I want to moderate this. And I respected that. She doesn't owe us an explanation to her personal life. I looked at this thing. I was just chatting on the other phone with my daughter. We're looking at the timeline for when this lady passed, Bimbo. This happened in October the 4th. November the 4th, 1 month. December the 4th, the 2nd month. January the 4th is this week. It will be 3 months since she passed. May her gentle soul rest in peace. My question is it in our place to decide when he moves on? Is it in our place to decide who he moves on with? A question I want to ask, and I want to start asking from you, Gen Z. Answer.
My name becomes so what I wanted to ask you guys actually do have the right to ask the questions that you want to ask. Do you understand? But she also has the right to answer or decline your question. Do you understand? We have to remember that we are asking these questions, but we are actually entitled. Do you understand? It's just some form of entitlement. Do you understand? And you saying that what you call you, she has the chance to clarify. She knows. She's aware. Do you understand? That's the funny thing. She's aware. Do you understand? So if she doesn't want to, she's not going to. So the thing is, it's actually up to her and her conscience whether she wants to like put her minds at ease or not. Do you understand? And like she said, what like if she says this, you're going to judge. If she says the other, you're still going to judge. And the thing is, you still do have the right to your judgment. Do you understand? So you forget judging her on what she's going to say. You can't even judge her on the fact that she's not saying anything, and you're still right. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So I think I'm saying a lot of things, but I'm not saying anything. I'm making sense, but I'm not really.
No,
I'm not really saying anything.
so let Pepper Room now talk. Pepper Room is now your turn. We are waiting for you now.
I feel like this case that it frees here, even though Blessing has a right to whether she'll tell us or not. I guess for the public that watch the case or listen to the case and you have your own personal opinions about it.
Exactly. This is how they should be asking Blessing. I beg and
do you align? The question is, do you align yourself with it? Like now, would you be okay following Blessing, knowing that she is dating IVD after everything that happened? Do you understand? Does it sit right with you? If it doesn't sit right with you, you move on. You don't have to align with her politics. Do you understand? I think that's the decision. Since Blessing doesn't want to say yes or no, the general public comes to your own consensus and decide, do you align with what Blessing is doing? Do you align with it if she's dating IVD? Do you align with it if she's not giving us any feedback, yes or no? And that is just the crux of it. I feel like everybody is very valid. Remember, Blessing is a relationship expert. So I'm sure her students are like, Blessing.
As a relationship expert,
Are you dating?
There's something
that this just happened?
No. As a relationship expert, you people are bloggers and content creators.
I'm not a blogger. I'm not a blogger. I'm a media personality.
A media personality, whatever it is. Now, you people don't know the ethics behind it. Even as a relationship therapist, my personal life, I'm not obligated. You would have to separate personality from professionalism. And that's one thing a lot of Nigerians don't know how to separate. Just because somebody is a relationship therapist doesn't mean the person doesn't have a life outside that profession. And for the lady who talked about sensitivity, I want to speculate on that. Now, you said you're a mother. I'm a mother, and I have 2 boys. IVD is also somebody's son. Let's be human, right? Because when we are being saying this is a sensitive matter, do you need that young man to drop dead before you become sensitive? Do people have to die before we can become sensitive? Let's be very honest, because if this late woman was alive, I don't think you people are going to be as sensitive as this.
But you were not sensitive to
That's
people.
not true.
You
Exactly.
You were actually biased.
Now, wait, can I say something? Or can I ask
I am
something?
even being biased here because
I did not. That's the truth.
I'm not
I
being
did not.
calls
here
into
because
question
I don't know
your
which party. But when
That's what
this
it calls
lady
into
passed on, you were very biased.
How was I biased?
Because, I mean, even that movie that you made, Blessing, I mean, it might not be saying directly that was what occurred.
It's your emotions playing right now. Go watch the movie. If you want. If you don't want
Can
to
I-
let it be.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
What if the movie had come from somebody else? It's not.
It is biased because you
Have
people
you
put,
watched the movie?
you highlighted IBD.
You just watched a thriller. You've not watched the movie. No.
Okay,
honestly,
okay. Rita, have you watched the movie? Have you watched the
No,
movie?
you're not.
Wait. Blessing, hold on. Let me judge this matter. Rita, have you watched the movie?
No.
Sorry, I haven't watched it because
So if you haven't watched it, you can't make a comment on the movie. No, you can't say that. You can't say that. I'm sorry. For you to make a judgment on the movie.
I want to ask.
Oh yeah, she wants to ask questions. Oh yeah, she wants to ask questions. Oh yeah.
You didn't watch the movie. You're just walking with your emotions.
Now, sorry, before you say something, Blessing, calm down 1 second. Blessing, calm down. I agree with you that to an extent, Rita, I agree with you that Blessing, even in my opinion, at a point, seemed a bit biased. At a point. I have to be honest. Let me be honest. However, you, Rita, cannot make a judgment on a movie you've not watched. I haven't watched the movie, so I can't talk about it. I can't talk about what people are saying. Good. Now, hold on. Another thing is, I used to despise Meghan until I sat down and watched Meghan and Harry tell the story of their own lives. Then I took another perspective. I was like,
Why did you despise Meghan?
Because I just felt that after, I follow this guy. What's that loud mouth in the UK?
Perception.
That loud guy, Morgan Price. What's his name?
Is he fine?
yes.
Yes, Morgan. Sorry. I follow him, and the way PS they always attack them, I'm like, this girl is a bad influence on Harry. Until I sat down and I watched the movie, and I was done. I was like, PS is actually the person that is mad in this case. So Rita, you need to understand that when you come to judge a matter, you have to have all the facts at hand. You said something. Blessing was biased. I agree with you. Even I saw a bit of bias. But you see, she came out openly to say she's defending IVD.
Wait, why would you say she's biased? Have you watched the movie?
No, not the movie. In the defense, because we've been following the case from the beginning.
Okay.
But you see, since I've not watched the movie, I cannot rely on what some dingbats are commenting in the comment section. I don't remove like 5 people. Just know that in this comment section, you get waiting, you go yarn, you go just say you rapture. You know rapture. You just see that you are no longer there again. Watch your comments. Watch your comments. So Rita, do you understand what I'm talking about? Watch the movie. Yeah. When you are done watching the movie.
On this note, I am not for being born, neither am I for IBD. I am for humanity.
No. To be honest, you are also biased. You are biased towards being born. To be honest, you are. Hold on. Let me be very honest. Hold on. And I'm going to allow her to judge. Both, I'm sorry to say this. Hold on. Do you know the only person that is neutral in this place? Me. And her. Pepper Room is not so neutral. Pepper Room is a bit towards Bimbo.
No, I see Pepper Room as she's just holding a mic. Like
yes.
That's what I see.
Okay, so me, you and Pepper Room are neutral. Blessing is IVD, Rita is Bimbo.
No, I am not funny enough. I don't know.
From this conversation.
Do you know what breaks my heart?
What?
Do you know what hurts me the most? This has been my 7th year on Instagram. And anybody that knows me, unfortunately, a lot of people on the internet are a bunch of blockheads. Sorry to say so. People call me a feminist because I stand for women. This is the first time in my life I'm standing for a man. There's the reason. Maybe because I know the facts. Maybe because I don't stand for men. That's the truth. Unfortunately, for the first time, Blessing refused to be a so-called feminist. All of you are angry. People should be angry.
You might be standing for him because you're in a relationship with him.
That's why they're angry.
So in the back
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I am not. No.
Okay. Did he actually tattoo you?
You are not what? Wait, you are not what? She said something.
What I am going to make clear on this live video is the very first time I ever heard about IBD in my entire life was when it trended. I don't know him. I've never heard of him. I've never met him before. It was the trend and the constant bully that attracted me. I didn't know anything. That the first time I spoke about IBD was when he invited me on the live. That was when it started trending. What made me to start doing live video was the brother started insulting me and attacking me. I was then like, what did I say wrong? It was your life. I didn't know this guy from Adam. It was the constant. I was now like, what is wrong? Why are they dragging me? What did I say? That was
because she said that she wanted to die. That's why they were
Daddy Freeze, can I say something? And I'm actually very, very upset with Pepper Room because she was on this live. How many minutes did I talk before I made that ultra? Did I just come and said she wanted to die? There was lots of story that led to that statement. Two of us. So why are you being biased? Why do you make
that's not true? That's not
Daddy Freeze. When you came on
Daddy Freeze's live, you said there are some women that
now. Oh yeah, ask. She wants to ask. Everybody quiet. Oh yeah, ask.
Okay, now back to the information bias. You know when we were all saying that Rita is being biased and blah, blah, blah. Pepper Room, do you second what you've watched the movie, right?
No, it's too triggering. I don't want to watch.
Oh my god, so nobody has watched the movie, so I can't go ahead with what I want to do.
Ask your question there. I'm sure there are people in the comment section who have watched the movie.
Okay, so what's it called? Because she's saying that she's saying that Blessing CEO is being biased because of the way she portrayed the movie, making it look like it's the woman, right? Like the woman, I don't know, killed herself or I don't know what happened. Do you understand? and I wanted to know if maybe you like took her side, like maybe you also thought she was biased, but you have seen the movie, so you can speak more on why you feel it's biased, because I haven't seen the movie, I didn't know about the gist, you know, thing. So
Now I want to ask you a question because
Talking
you're
about the
the.
movie. It's not just
I'm
about
glad. I'm glad she doesn't know anything about this story.
Mhm.
She. I'm exceptionally glad about it, and I'll tell you why. Because she's going to be objective. I want to ask. Some people were saying Daddy Freeze was biased. Have I been biased so far? And I want to ask all of you here to mention one place where I was biased. In this, right from the beginning. Let me start from Blessing. Oh, sorry. Let me start from you. Do you think I've been biased? Be very honest.
No,
Jesse,
Daddy Freeze.
answer.
Okay, is it for me? Okay, it's
Each
for
of you are going to answer. She's starting first, then
Gen Z.
Blessing, then Rita, then Pepper Room.
Gen Z.
I won't say that you've been biased in the situation between Bimbo and IVD, but I don't know. I'm just Gen Z. But I also feel like you tend to take Blessing CEO's side in some sort of way, because, like you said, she's your sister. In some sort of way, because you know when she said that, what's it called? She's been saying, I don't know what, and yeah, anytime they point out the movie, like I'm going to watch the movie too, but anytime they say something about, oh, the movie is biased, it's this and it's that, and I'm not saying I'm sure it's biased, but I feel like if I watch it, there has to be a reason why, even if they are wrong for saying so, there has to be something that led them to say so. You understand? So I just feel that where was I going with this? I feel that oh my god, where was I going with this?
That Blessing is my friend.
Yeah, Blessing is your friend. Do you understand? And I feel like that's where there might be some kind of bias. Do you understand? Because she's your friend.
Okay.
Now I remember what I wanted to say. Exactly. So she was saying something about, oh, it's your emotions and it's that and it's this and it's that. Do you understand? As a relationship expert, do you understand? If I was your girlfriend, Miss Blessing CEO, and you were my boyfriend, do you understand that you're actually gaslighting me?
Facts.
Do you understand? That's what. Why did that take so long to remember? Exactly.
You mean me?
Yes, you were like you saying it's your emotions that's making you think that way. You understand when they're trying to make you second guess things, and
That's what I'm
you
trying to.
understand?
We're still saying the same thing, and that's the reason why
Now, okay,
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
Sorry, Blessing. I don't want us to lose the train of thought. So I'm biased
Lost
because
my train of.
Blessing. They are not letting you. Okay, can you quickly finish?
No,
And I
I
want us to go
finished, but
around.
I'm still
Okay, if
trying
it
to
comes
understand
back,
how I. No,
okay.
I've delivered.
So okay. I'll try not to be biased with Blessing, but in the question I'm asking is in the IVD bimbo situation, have I been biased? Rita, over to you.
No, no, you haven't been biased. I did observe it for a while, anyways. The time that Blessing came on as well. You haven't been biased about it, and really and truly, the first time I heard Blessing talk about it, I didn't see it from a biased point of view, to be honest. It was later that I believe that emotions got involved and it started to look biased, that it was leaning more towards IBD's side. That was how I saw it. And then it then continuously linked towards his side, even till now. So that's basically, but you haven't been biased from what I've seen so far.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me ask Pepper Room, have I been biased?
In the IVD and Bimbo situation, when we spoke about it, no, you haven't.
What about in the
IVD and
Blessing situation? And I want you to point out how I've been biased.
I think I don't think you're being biased. I just think you're like sitting on the fence, because you understand things from content creator part and the other side. So I think you're just sitting on the fence. I don't think you're biased.
Okay. God bless you. That makes a lot of sense.
So God will not bless me.
God will bless you. You started it, and now, I want to explain some things to you. Yeah, I'm Blessing's friend, just like I'm Rita's friend. By being Blessing's friend, I am privy to information. Can I come and share that information with you publicly? No. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is my child. I have information about her that I cannot share. So I can talk to you about her publicly, but because I know some things about her that you don't know, a decision I make might sound to you biased, but I know her. You understand? So I want to put that to you. I am a content creator. I understand the internet. I've been bashed by the internet. I've been attacked by the internet. I know how stupid the internet is. I'll give you an example. What God cannot do does not exist. Just try and say something about them. Just go right now. No matter how logical your point is, they will attack you. They will finish you. Just try it now. Just punch a hole in it. And just go. If they put out a testimony and that testimony does not make sense, just go and type that this testimony does not make sense and watch how they will attack you. Another thing, Peter Obi supporters. Just say something wrong about Peter Obi and you will watch the way they will attack you. So I understand where blessing is coming from in a way you people don't. Maybe you Pepper Room because you are a content creator, but maybe not she or Rita, because you guys are more consumer than you are content consumers. We are the creators. We know how annoying and frustrating the internet is. Half the time, there are many things that Blessing says that I agree with, but because I don't want my account to be suspended, I will not say them. I want to connect with you on that level. There are things that I've jumped and passed. Things that actually I should have addressed, but I've jumped and passed because I don't have the power for internet dragging. So when I'm talking about Blessing, I understand some things that she understands from the content creator perspective and the whereas on social media perspective. Half of the people on social media are loonies. I've blocked like 20 people just now on a the Rapture block. So I tend to understand that. Now, secondly, I also believe, in as much as I respect Bimbo and her name, and I'm inside this, I still cleared her name. I just told that there was a drug test that was done on her and she was clean. So I will still go out to clear her name, but I also respect Blessing because I know what it is like. People said the same thing about me. Thank God my ex did not pass on, but they said, you moved on very quickly. My ex packed out of my house in June. By May the next year, I had a new baby. So I was within 3 months. I don't move, and people still accuse me of it. So I also understand that because, in my opinion, it was a divorce that you knew about. I had been suffering in that marriage for 5 years. My ex too had been suffering. We'd been in a bad place. But people were expecting, why couldn't you wait? I was not going to wait. So as a human being in a relationship, I can also see that, okay, now IVD survived. He's going to want to move on with somebody else. Maybe Blessing is the candidate that was available. And let me tell you, when somebody is available, when you are going through stress, you find yourself attached to them. And if that person proves to be marriage material,
I'm praying that, I'm hoping it's not the case, because
hold on.
the way that love will hit someone, the truth will come out.
Now, hold on, wait, Blessing, let me finish.
Wait.
Let me finish.
Even if you don't want to do something with these people, the way they trigger you, and you'll be like,
Now, let me finish this.
Now, the point is, you don't know me. You don't know
Now,
me.
hold on, guys. Sorry, let me finish this. You guys have not let me finish. So, and another thing with Nigerians is, if this thing is white, in your opinion, or gray, and Nigerians believe it is black, hold on. If this thing is white, in your opinion, and it looks great to you, but Nigerians believe it is black, as long as you are not saying this thing is black with them, you are biased. I gave you 2 examples. Just go right now. Anywhere there is a testimony of what God cannot do does not exist, which seems ridiculous to me. Why am I saying this? Because so many celebs have passed on, they did not resurrect them. Including people that introduced me, the person that introduced me to what God does not exist, the papa by, they no resurrect them. But they resurrect people. Just go and type that comment under that. You will see the way they will attack you. Just go and... So what am I trying to say is the internet is one soon what Dori Kobi Konkono. Now Yoruba go as in they sleep, they face the same side. So in that regard, it might seem like I am biased towards, but I'm not. I'm listening to Blessing. She's telling me that, okay, this is the situation. But you want me to tell her that what she's doing with IVD is bad. And I'm thinking in my head, is it really bad?
She spoke against this woman.
Because, listen, hold on. If you go to court, have you ever been to court before, Rita? Have you ever been to court before, Rita?
Wait, can I say something?
They will insult you. Say it quickly.
See, you said she spoke against this woman. It doesn't matter as long as she did not lie against the woman.
No, it doesn't matter because she doesn't know Bimbo personally. The woman spoke about
Bimbo. No, that's why I said as long as she did not lie. Do you understand? If she did not know Bimbo personally, do you understand? And then she's saying something because that's what IVD told her, and then she doesn't know, she has lied. Do you understand? But as long as she says it and it's the truth, it's like her saying, God forbid, that Bimbo slapped IVD, and that's not actually what happened, but that's what IVD told her. She has lied because she didn't know the truth.
Me, you, every one of us here, we're not in that relationship, so we don't know anything about what
exactly we don't. Exactly, and I support that we do not know. Exactly, we do not. We do not know. Do you understand what I'm saying? There is nothing wrong. It's like, see, let me.
Can not speak for themselves.
I did not speak against anybody. You are twisting this.
But can I say something? Can I say something?
Misunderstand, and that's what I'm still saying to Pepe Roof. Before I made the statement,
I feel like nobody cares understanding.
I spoke for 45 minutes, and I even used myself as an instance with my previous marriage, where I said, and I quote, a lot of people, just like that, if it's a lot of people might not want to leave a relationship because they put in so much. That was where that statement came in. And it's so unfortunate, that's the only thing that Pepe Roof had. And that's why I don't like having conversations with these media people or bloggers, because yes, I keep saying it. If not that, if not you, I don't go on people's life.
I know.
Wait, but can I go over what I said again?
Is that something against it is because you were biased? So
can I?
Like I said, I wasn't biased. No,
you became biased.
No, I said something. No, like I said, I have an insight of what is happening behind closed doors. Maybe
from IVD's perspective.
Exactly. From a lot of people's perspective, not just from him.
Good. Now wait. Good.
You posted
no, it's just like you're saying
on your page.
Yes.
Knock the hammer. Let them stop.
Knock the hammer. Oh yeah, you want to talk?
Yes.
Oh yeah, hold on. She wants to talk.
No, I have to remind you that there's a personality.
Woman to die.
That's your emotion. That's your feeling.
Good. Wait. Oh my.
That's how you feel.
Oh yeah, guys. Hammer. She wants to talk. Oh yeah, say what you want to say.
Because see, I just need you guys to listen to me with your ears and not your hearts. Do you understand? What I've been saying, like you said, what you said, no, because when you try to counter what I said, you are not giving the right counter to what I'm actually saying. What I said is, whatever she said, and please, when you said this thing that you said, had she passed?
Which thing that she said?
The thing she had passed when she came out to say that she
had died.
But are you seeing the way they said yes, she had passed? As in, it's now wrong because she has passed. Wait, now let's go.
No.
Wait, I'm not done. But the way you guys
let her finish.
Let me finish now.
We're having this conversation.
Yeah, but the way you guys are nodding your head like that is even more the reason why it is wrong. Wait, I'm not doing please. So what's it called? I'm just saying whether she said that the late Bimbo slapped this guy. Do you know that? You guys can say, but you don't know if that's what happened, but you also don't know if that's what
did not happen.
Do you know? So all we can do is no one is meant to raise the pitch in their voice and be like, that's not, or that's like we're just going to be, we don't know. That's it. Do you understand? We do not know. Do you understand? So there's nothing wrong with what she said as long as she did not lie. Do you understand? Because why is there a problem with her saying what is true? If it is true, I'm not saying I know that it is true. Do you understand? I'm just saying if it is true, we should focus more on is she lying against this person? Not that it is a sensitive matter.
Morally wrong.
Yes, not that it is a sensitive matter because the person is deceased. Do you understand? Hitler is deceased.
Yeah.
Hitler is deceased.
And we bash him.
We bash him. And they will still bash him tomorrow. Do you understand? We do not know that this person was not a bad person or a good person. We do not know. Do you understand? That's for God. Do you understand? But my own is just, do you understand?
Someone said, don't slander the pie. Una know they slander Hitler.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Selective morality.
Do you understand? Because somebody, wait, I'm not done. Please, I'm not done. Do you understand? Because somebody is deceased, unfortunately, no one wished for her to die. Do you understand? But I am alive. Do you understand? I am not going to live a lie because somebody has that. I'm not saying. I'm not saying. Do you understand? I'm not saying that is the situation. But I'm just saying. Imagine I was IVD. Just I'm not even taking anybody's side. I'm just saying because people are being too. Everyone should actually be on the fence for the sake of the fact that first of all it's not our business and we do not even know them personally. Do you understand? Like if I was IVD now, do you understand? It's not a thing of I'm not going to say anything because she's deceased and then, like sorry that you have passed. No one wished it. Do you understand? But I will not live a half life. Do you understand? Live in a lie and let people think that it was me. Do you understand? That was responsible for. No, that's not living. Do you understand? That is not living. So I just want everyone to be on the fence. No one knew her. Nobody knows him. Do you understand? Like that's just.
You have said "do you understand" like 50 times.
I'm sorry.
And they are typing it for you as you are saying it.
I'm so sorry. I keep saying "do you understand" because sometimes it feels like nobody's understanding me or nobody's actually listening to me. At least not with their ears. Thank you.
So. Please type your account number, your account handle. Let them follow you. Oh yeah. Please follow this very intelligent young lady. What's your account handle? Yeah, type it quickly. You know what? Type it here. No, you can't take it. So,
the moral is, let me
copy
give
and
long
paste.
as food. The moral of the story is, I will date anybody I want to date. It's not your business. Whether you have your feelings, you're emotional, you are sensitive, I will date anybody I want to date. So I don't care about your feelings. If I cared about your feelings, I won't even get this far. So let's mind our business, and when we are in public,
just type it there where I put it for you.
Let's listen with a fair mind and stop being over biased because facts, like I said, is different from gist. A lot of people want to know.
Do you know who you are?
I know who I am.
Exactly. You are a relationship expert. You are you're public figure. For that reason, you saying I will date whosoever I want to date. Do you know I follow some of your advice, like some of your relationship?
Thank God you said, my darling, you said something. So let me cut you short.
Guys, please follow me. I'll pin it.
No, you said
like myself or others that follow you. It's like you said I will sleep with a married man for all I care.
That's my life. That's the truth.
By the way, is
that's the truth.
Divorced? That's not what I mean. So
divorced?
Pepero, please drop your emotion on one side. Let's
I actually have something to say about this thing that we just
He's
said.
lost. Yes, you're too emotional. He's a weak.
Now.
Can I say something?
Now, hold on. Sorry, before you say something, I want to draw an example here today. Hold on.
Who asked you to follow me at the phone?
Wait, everybody quiet. Yes, now you didn't know.
I only realized when
I drop a quote.
Can you imagine? She just drew my attention that I am alone with 4 women.
The things that interest you. You just want to gossip. That's what it is.
Hold on. Hold on, guys. Everybody, hold on. Can I have your attention for 1 minute? Can I have your attention from 1 minute? Can I have your attention for 1 minute?
Controversial, okay? And that's the essence of the Sibo controversial.
Hold on, guys. Can I have 1 minute? Guys, you are enjoying this live. You are not buying my stars on Facebook. Please come and support me. Go to my Facebook channel and buy stars. Daddy Freeze on Facebook. Go there now and buy stars. we are waking, I brought blessing at this time of the night. Una no one support my channel, but una won't come, they talk plenty. Now, look at this thing, guys. What color is this? Hey, Pepper Room, don't go. Rita, can you see me?
Yes, Daddy, I can.
What color is this?
White.
White, right?
Yeah.
Do you support polygamy?
Me?
Yes.
I don't. I've always told you I don't.
I do. So,
And I do too.
good. Now, why am I going with this? Hold on. Blessing, what color is this? Blessing, what color is this thing? White. Hey, okay. You know why I'm saying this is a fact. We all know it is white. Morality is speculative, subjective, and relative. What I consider morally right, Pepper Room might consider it morally wrong. A Christian might consider it morally right, and a Muslim consider it morally wrong, and a traditionalist consider it morally wrong. The problem with morals is there is no yardstick for measuring morals. If we all lived in Afghanistan, where the state operated a Sharia conduct, then we can base our morals on the teachings of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam or the Hadith. But in a country where we are as diverse with regards to ethnicity and religion and choice, bringing morality up is unfair because, and that's, this message is for Pepper Room. I'm going to bring her back right now. Because when you say something is morally right, have you posted?
Yes, I have.
Or morally wrong, who is judging the morals? Post again, I can't see you. Whose job is it to identify what is morally right and what is morally wrong? Now, another thing I want to tell you people is, one of the reasons why I get a lot of people to come to my live and they will not go to other people's live is because I have an open door policy. You are my guest, whether you like it or not. Blessing CEO is my guest. I'm not going to bring her to my live and come and tell her, oh, Blessing, you're a hoe. Oh, Blessing, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, so you need to understand that just as there is doctor-patient confidentiality, lawyer-client confidentiality, so there is live host and live guest convention, whatever it is, and respect. If I disrespect her, she will never come to my live again. If I disrespect you, Rita, you will never come to my live again. So we need to be conscious. I'm trying to see Pepper Room, I can't find her. We need to be conscious of that too. And oh no, I know what happened. The network is, the comments are no longer dropping.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Comments are no longer dropping. I think we've been on for so long, the comment section is full. So it's like, maybe it's not going to drop again. That's all. So those are my thoughts. And please, if you are watching on TikTok, send me gifts and flowers. Oh yeah, all of you, 500 people watching me on TikTok. Can you imagine, Blessing? 500 people on my TikTok live. I have more people watching me on TikTok than on YouTube.
You are good. You have become a pro. Even me, I really do TikTok again.
You know what I just do is I just go live. Anytime I go live on my other channels, I just make sure I keep a channel open for TikTok. I've dedicated one whole phone for TikTok. And TikTok get crowd. I get sometimes more crowd on my TikTok. Almost see gift where person send me. I get more crowd on my TikTok than on my YouTube and Facebook sometimes.
You're trying.
So, and why? Because people want to hear gist that they are not going to hear anywhere else. You understand that? My channel also brings those people that you will not normally hear. Blessing, for instance, has not gone live on any other person's channel. And the last time she was live on my channel, she lost her account because of what came out of it. So I have to respect, I have to appreciate the fact that she's my guest. She's coming to share her perspective. I cannot sit down here and allow her to be insulted. If I don't support what she's saying, when I believe that, Blessing, you are biased here, I will tell her, I say, Blessing, this particular place, I think you are biased. But you see, I have to do it respectfully. A lot of people expected me to bring Blessing to my life and start bashing her. Blessing is, I can do it, but just know that I'll never be able to bring her to my life again next time.
I'm here standing for people that Blessing would not see or hear from, but they have a certain notion. So that is why I said she's here now. She can just clear it up, but she's chosen not to.
I don't want to. I've said it before. When you start to beacon on people's personal life, it's gossip. It's gossip. It's like me telling you to come and be explaining yourself. Yes, you might be a public figure, but it's gossip. Leave my personal life alone. Then pick the lessons. The reason why you follow public figures is that you want to pick lessons from their lives or stories, not their personal life stories. Now you won't know where they knock and who they knock. You're not concerned. You why me? That's not your best. Anytime I'm ready, there will be a wedding, there will be an engagement. I will tell you. In a hurry.
All right. Okay, I'm trying to paste Yella's handle. So that is at Danny Phantom. Guys, please follow her. She lost her account and she has just 200 followers. I want it to get to 2,000 today. Now. There are 2,800 people watching this live. If I can get 2,000.
Call out her account.
I posted it there. I've pinned it. Can you see it?
I can't see it, no.
Oh my goodness. At Danny DANEE dot PHANTOM _ Danny.phantom_. Guys, I'm watching the account now.
That's not how you look at it. You just have a screenshot.
Okay, I have a screenshot. I'm watching the account now. I want you guys to follow her. There are 261. Okay, 2 people have followed you. 263.
How do you have
just
a
be
screenshot?
scrolling. 266 people have followed. No, it's not a screenshot. This is the account now. Can you see 266? If I scroll it again, 269. So yeah, everybody follow her. If I get 2,000 people to follow her, I'll be happy.
You came here, come and publicly say you support polygamy.
No, I just gave that as an example. No, I don't. Actually, I don't. What I was doing was I was trying to draw a disparity between what is empirically measurable and what you cannot measure. You cannot measure morality. What you will see as morally right, Blessing CEO will see as morally wrong. She will see as morally okay. You will. So when we say it is too early for Blessing CEO to date. From whose perspective? You can now say, I will not date 3 months after the loss of a spouse. But you cannot say it is morally wrong. Who measures morals? What is the yardstick for measuring morals? Is it measured in kilograms? Is it measured in joules? Is it measured in kilometers? Is it measured in liters? What is the yardstick for measuring morals?
You're gonna start trending. You better remember
you say
all
conscience?
Say you. Please, as we're about to close now. Okay, we got over 100 followers. Yeah, happy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's all we are. 2 things I'm left now. I'm not talking again. Blessing, thank you for joining me, my darling sister. Are you still there?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So please, right now, all of you go to my Facebook page and come and buy stars and follow Danny Phantom pinned below. If you can see, follow. You don't get 102 followers. No.
I'm watching it too.
You are watching it too. What are you? Are you not supposed to give me a big kiss?
No, I don't do all these things.
On my cheek.
I don't do all these things.
She doesn't like hugs and kisses. Imagine. Very boring child. Hey, 374. We'll get to 1,000 now. That's what we are left doing now. Rita, if you have anything to say. Pepper Room, I'm sorry, I can't find you again. Okay, content Tommy, let Tommy come. While we are waiting for Pepper Room to come back. Guys, let me show you how to buy stars. You cannot just be enjoying my life like this for free. What kind of wicked human beings are you? We're up at 2 a.m. trying to give you content. See, go to my page, Daddy Freeze. Click on the search bar. Sorry, go to your own page. Click on search bar. Type Daddy Freeze, DADDY FREEZE. This is the page. Click on it. I want to show them how to get stars. They will get stars. They know bond them. Oh, let me greet the people who have been getting me stars, by the way. Scroll down to today's video. You will see me and this beautiful, gorgeous somebody. Click on it. Yes, that's you know. Click on it. Scroll down to the bottom left. You see how to get stars. Just click on it. That's how it is. Bottom left here. Click on it. On the bottom left, you can get stars like that. Just go there now. Let me hail everybody. Eddie Ebo, Jeffries, Adebisi sent me 1,000 stars. God bless you, Adebisi. Okafo Sarah, Victoria Bami, and Okechukwu Vincent. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for appreciating the good work we're doing. So, Blessing, anything else you want to say?
I'm just gonna say that please next time you're bringing me live, don't bring me live with Pepe Room because I'm getting very pissed off with her.
Okay.
Seriously,
okay.
I don't want to have a conversation with her. I think she.
Okay.
The way of misquoting me.
Okay. And Pepe Room is a nice girl. She's a very nice lady.
What I would say to that is, don't be letting things like that get to you. Yes, you're a human being, and
one guy, hold on, sorry. Geraldo Festo says, "Oh God, this content is not making any sense at all."
I think you're muted.
Hello, Gerald. Enjoy your ban. Rapture.
Muted.
Blessing, you are muted.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Okay,
yes, we can hear you now.
Better.
Yeah, so it's when people talk like that, you're pretty much hearing what you can't actually hear face to face, So it's a good opportunity for you to either counter it or just say what you want to say so that everyone can know your stance and your point of view. It's an opportunity for people to know who Blessing is. Do you understand? Aside from what bloggers are posting or even what you put on your page. So it's not, you shouldn't get upset about it or get angry like that. Everyone has
this account that
I don't
this
want
account that I
to
turn to this thing.
misunderstanding, and that's the reason why recently I've just been catching crews. And when people say come and explain yourself, come and do this one, not like I can, but I don't want to stress myself because at the end of the day, people already have their perception, what they feel.
This has to be your
what
real
they like,
account.
what they don't like. Some people don't. So long as it's Blessing that is saying forgive,
this has to be your real account.
whether it's right or it's wrong,
See,
we are not
because you have
hearing.
grown,
So why should I come and sit down and explain myself to these people that already have
I had separate
straight up
accounts when I had
perceptions?
them, so that
And I know this one as celebrity life is not easy. To be honest, I don't wish to be.
Your personal life has to be out of this place. Except there's nothing you say. There's how many people have been dragged and misunderstood. A lot of celebrities they've dragged, they will be all right. They will be all right at the end of the day.
All right, big shout out to, hold on guys, big shout out to somebody else who has come to buy my stars, Marion Brown and Ofigo Ihuoma, as well as Ayodele Keshinro. Ayodele Keshinro bought 1,000 stars. Those people that bought 1,000 stars and above, special love, Adebisi and Ayodele Keshinro. Thank you for the love and support. Okay, Pepe Room is here. Now, Blessing is not happy with the way you, she says you are Blessing.
Yeah, Daddy, please, I want to quickly say something. In no way was I attacking Blessing in any way. I wasn't disrespectful in any way, shape, or form. I was just, Blessing does what she does, and I respect it. And I also respect your own platform as well. So we come here, we give different opinions. For me, I'm just asking the questions that the people want to know. And the reason why these questions are being asked, granted, Blessing can, have a private life, but the only reason why people, quote unquote, care is because she's a relationship expert. So people listen to her when it comes to marriages, when it comes to relationships. So I don't think it's, out of turn or a shocker that people will ask.
Remember, I put out the tab. What happened? You did not ask me. I wrote the love quote. That's my point. Remember, I put out the tattoo. I wrote the quote. You did not ask me. Allow me put out the person. Allow me come and tell you, okay, oh, this is who I'm dating. Don't impose it on me and make it look like you're doing some investigative journalism or you're asking me some question. No, I'm not a child. I will put out anything I want to put out.
No, I'm not saying that you're a child, Blessing.
That's the way you're making it look like. Because the questions you were throwing, you were being too straight, you were being too, and I'm like, no, this is coming up as an attack. And this is not the first time you're having conversation. Yeah. Actually, when you no, I actually picked offense when you said that I said that the woman has always wanted to hurt herself. I was pained by that because you were on this live when I had a 45 minutes conversation before that statement came out. You made it look as if I just came on the freeze live and said, hey. No, that was wrong. So that was why I keep saying you are too personal. You are too personal because I remember telling my life story on that day. I even used myself as an example. You didn't read all those ones. Is that particular statement that I made? That was unfair. That was being personal.
Listen, that particular day I listened to you, and
that was the only one you heard.
No, that's not the only one I heard. But the general conversation, you didn't really hold IBD accountable. Most of the issues you have were with Bimbo, So that's why.
No. That's not true. Let me take you back.
It is.
No, remember then I spoke on that. Started talking about IBD. It was a neutral conversation. There was no IBD, there was no Bimbo. We're talking generally about women. That if am I telling lies?
Yeah, no, you are not. You're being honest.
I saw that live.
IBD had not come. It was neutral. It was later.
It's the live where you said she wanted, when you said those things that hurt Bimbo's family. That's the live I'm speaking of particularly. And that's the live that got people angry.
Nobody was angry about the live. That's not the live that got people angry. When people started reacting was when I came out to say I was IBD's personal therapist. Then you weren't paying attention. When Daddy Freeze called me was when the case was still neutral. And I spoke about myself. And I said a lot of women might want to die before I now emphasized on her. I have not spoken to IBD.
But in that context, it was about IBD and Bimbo.
Why is it only that one that you picked? Why is it that one that you picked?
Listen,
why is it that one?
Honest.
I'm being honest, and that's why I'm upset. Don't make it look as if I had some personal thing with the lady. By then, there was no IBD in the picture. No, don't make it look that way. I'm not a child. Don't make it look that way. And that's why I said I don't want to have a conversation with you today. Take your personal feelings to your perceptions. We all have different perceptions.
No, listen, now you're being personal.
Yes, I'm being personal.
I didn't say anything that disrespected you this live. I never disrespected you.
No, I didn't. I'm the one to tell you that you disrespected me. So I don't want to have a conversation because you have your own mindset and I have my own. We are not.
That's not true.
The same
just like
parallel line.
No.
Speak for yourself. I speak for myself. We are not in the same mental capacity. You have your crowd. I do have my crowd.
There's not about mental capacity.
I didn't say you're not.
You have your crowd.
You might be smart, but you might not have the intelligence to absorb.
I am very intelligent.
I don't think you are.
So. Yep, I listened to your conversation and you were mean to that woman. You insulted her, you insulted her family, you didn't care that she died. You said she wanted to die. That's what you said.
All right, guys. Enough is enough. All right, guys. Hold on, guys. Pepper Room, calm down. I have to remove Pepper Room for the sake of peace. Blessing is my guest.
To build followers. You are sick.
No, Blessing, calm down. I've removed her, so no need to insult her. Please.
I'm still going to go and meet her on her page. She's a sick girl. She won't use me to see why. I can't use me to create content. Who is Pepper Room? When did she start? Your cloud changing. Your credibility. Why are you so concerned about my credibility? Now maybe the girl will be trained with her. There's still for 3 years and I'm still standing. Don't come and tell me about credibility. Who knows you? With all your nonsense English, who knows you? Don't tell me shit about credibility. Just because you have a silly perception. Please. This will not make me vex this night. This year was supposed to be a peaceful year.
It's going to be a peaceful year.
It's going to be a peaceful year. It's going to be a peaceful year. All right. Who? Everybody just calm down. No need. It is good. Please, guys, if you are watching this live, follow Danny Phantom. Danny.Phantom. DANEE. Danny. That's her account. Come on, let them see your face. DANEE Phantom. PHANTOM underscore on. You can see it. I clicked it right there. I tagged it right there. Sadly, I cannot comment. But maybe I'm going to comment with my other account. Maybe you guys can see this with my backup account. Follow her. She lost her account and she's trying to build it back. So, okay, I can see it. Someone said very interested live session. I have seen, I've posted it again. Danny_Phantom. Follow her right now. Okay, guys, follow her. Okay, followership is increasing. Oh yeah, follow her. All right, follow her. She's also an upcoming content creator. Blessing has gone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you guys. I'm left with Rita here. Ayodele Keshinro, thank you so much for sending stars. How do you send stars? Just go to Facebook. If you're watching live on TikTok people, you too can send gifts. I'm going to be hailing you. Share the message on TikTok. Big shout out to you guys. Facebook, just go to your Facebook page. Okay, go to your Facebook page. This is my Facebook page. Go to your Facebook page. Search for Daddy Freeze. This is my page, Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Search for that page. Scroll down to today's video. Click on it. When you click on it, bottom left-hand corner, you will see how to buy stars. Click on that and buy the stars. Right now, Shegun Blessing Odofa, thank you so much. Hakeem Dawn, thank you so much. All of you who have been buying and sending me stars, thank you so much. Those watching live on Facebook, thank you. Those of you who joined us live, thank you. YouTube people, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys greatly. Those of you also, make sure you follow Danny Phantom. That is DANEE.PHANTOM__. It is tagged, it is pinned right there. Let's get her to at least 1,000 today. Let's get her to 1,000. Let us support as you are going. I know you enjoyed the live, and she stayed on to give you her comments and her perspectives. Please support her. Follow the account there. That's her account. Where are you to tell them to follow you?
Please follow my account.
Keep a serious face.
Please follow.
Keep a serious face. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's pinned right there. All you guys all need to follow her. Okay.
I'm such a good actress. Just look at me.
Okay, so as we're rounding off right now, at Danny Phantom, someone says, I love you, Rita. Samaria is in the comment section, but she did not ask. I'm too tired. I'll have brought her live.
I wanted to. Oh.
You wanted to say something to Samaria?
No, I would like to see how she would.
She's Samaria.
Like, if it was her in that fire, like the fight.
Samaria, Samaria na weary. She go come live now, scatter everywhere here. I don't send down requests for 1 minute because I'm just trying to see to get people to follow your account. That's why I'm left here.
Daddy Freeze.
Sama, you don't come.
Good evening, Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze, Blessing leave.
She Blessing. She left because she had to go and she had to go to sleep.
You know me now, I'm WA. Wow,
You are Wild West. No, make her leave Blessing from you. She has her life to live.
But I have a question. Let me ask this question real quick. Maybe anyone can help me with that answer. That tattoo, anyway, that hand, does it belong, is that IVD's hand?
We don't know. Nobody knows.
And if he wears IVD's hand, who would consent to blessing, chasing clouds with a man who is supposed to be grieving at this time?
Who decides who grieves and how long they grieve for?
Yeah, that's not right.
It's barely 5 months.
They were not in love. They did not have a love relationship. Let's remember. They were not in love. There was a turbulent relationship. Now fight, they take end down. How long do you?
It's a long time.
Yes. So how do you continue? Hold on.
What I'm making is this: if he didn't consent to blessing doing a thing like that, why would she want to do a thing like that? That's number one. And if he consented to that, why would he do that at this time?
Let me ask you a question. Man, where you and Am they fight every day. You go mourn am.
Well, don't forget that that few weeks ago, if not less than how many days ago, he made a post where he claimed he misses his late wife.
He misses her does not mean he cannot move on. I don't know. Me, I'm just trying to not be tied up in the whole emotions.
The difference, I would say that if I don't have a personal relationship with somebody, nothing will give me the gut.
Because let me tell you something. If I were to put myself in his shoes, for instance, and my ex, knowing what I went through with my ex, if I mourn her for a week, God forbid, nothing will happen to her. I think I've tried. Honestly.
But you're mourning her as what?
Good. So mourning as what?
As what? Like let me just tell you something that, well, maybe from my own kind of experience. Okay, so story time. Okay, so when I liked this person, when I liked somebody or I was in a relationship with somebody, when we split up here, it will look like, okay, I was going through that whole heartbreak phase. It's something called like an ambiguous loss. Do you understand? The person who I got in the relationship with has died. Do you understand? Then the person who is remaining is not the person. Do you understand? When people are dramatic and they're like, "You're not the man I remember," that. Like, yeah, that's for real. Do you understand? So like the whole mourning period of him mourning her as his wife, as his partner. Do you understand? That was while she was alive. Do you understand?
No. She had passed on. She.
Okay.
What she's saying, hold on. What she's trying to say is that relationship died years before it ended. You understand what I'm telling you?
How about respecting what we shared?
I'm in a divorce. I'm struggling to see what you are saying. I've been through a divorce before, so I'm struggling to understand respecting what we shared. How? Let me be honest with you. Let me break this down to you one-on-one from a personal perspective. I don't remember anything good about my first marriage. As I sit here, there's nothing good.
It happened.
Good. So I'm not praying bad for her, and I'm sure she's not praying bad for me. I wish her well, but there's no memory. What memory? Memory of us fighting? Memory of you calling police for me? Memory of us sitting in front of family meeting, one panel after the other? What is there to honor in that? Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm not taking Blessing's side here, but I don't understand what is this. People mourn and mourn in different ways. Let me ask you a question. People mourn and go back to work. They go back to their lives. Actually, a relationship is actually a good place to be if you are in mourning. You need somebody to cry on their shoulder. You need somebody to hug you. You need somebody to, I don't know, I'm tired. I'm done.
Daddy Freeze, this case is kind of, do not forget, okay, let me say it this way. You may not feel that way, but we're talking about somebody who doesn't exist anymore. Somebody
we put ourselves in their shoes.
Somebody you used to live with it may have been toxic, but somebody used to live.
You are not being fair. I'm giving you an example. God forbid, should anything have happened to my ex-wife, I would have moved on like this. There should also be justice for the living.
Because it is not his fault that he has passed.
Okay, this one is different. This one is separation related. Yes, isn't the same here. The situation is different. We're talking about somebody who stopped existing, who at the time she stopped existing.
It's a different feeling.
It's a different thing altogether.
Wait, when what? The person who used to exist is what?
Why would you consent to somebody coming on social media to make such a post about you, knowing fully well that you are the eyes of, people are still looking at you. People are still
now, Samaria, please, I want to ask you this question. You are talking about people's opinions. What are we measuring the opinions with? Is it inches? Is it liters? Is it centimeters? Is it joules? What is the measurement of opinion? Because your opinion is different from my own, is different from her own, is different from Rita's own. So at the end of the day, something that is not okay, because there's a general consensus that if somebody, that's why I said, what is the mourning period in Igbo land? What's the mourning period?
Wait, can I ask a question?
Let's even before
this is an example.
1 year is the mourning period in Igbo land.
Traditional.
Okay, continue. Somebody is calling me.
But you know that,
hello?
see, the fact that they had to give you a mourning period, is it not a bit...
Sorry, hold on. Yes, good evening. Yeah. Okay. We are having a live and you are calling my personal phone. Is this not disrespectful? How will she not know? She wants to come and talk about this thing that we are talking, and you are calling my personal phone. Is that not disrespectful? You want to have an opinion? Send a request. And what if I want to keep this a closed circle among people I know? I will not just bring somebody here that on such a dicey matter that will just come and say something explosive. I will bring a Rita I know, a Samaria I know, who have been with me for a year. On normal topics, I can bring randoms. On topics that are decisive, I will bring people who respect my platform and respect me and I respect. And we can argue and still love each other and still wish each other Happy New Year. On a topic like this, everybody I brought today has been either family or even down to Pepper Room. And why did I bring Pepper Room? Because Pepper Room was there that first day when they started this debate between IVD and Bimbo. So, that pissed me off. Don't call me on my personal line when everybody else is on the live and you want to tell me what. Star is there, you have not bought. Go and buy 5,000 stars and I'll bring you live. My darling.
They are adults. I mean, if she chose and if he decides to make her shoulder a place to cry on, they can make themselves there, whatever to ride on. They are adults. They have the right to do whatever they want to do. She has the right to date whomever. He has the right to move on. I mean, we don't expect him actually to go about crying like a baby. That's right. But at least respect your once a time.
I understand where you're coming from. But my problem is, if he decides after 3 months or 2.5 months that he's good to go, he wants to move on.
Everybody else is dragging him back and saying, sit down here. It's not time to move on.
Yes, she has been. I think she was laid to rest in December or so, or November. Around that.
I'm not supporting him. And let me be. Me. I don't even know what I'll do. If I think about it, I'll say I won't move on. If I also think about it, I'll say, what am I waiting for? It's hard. You see, that's why, because there's no yardstick to measure morality. There's no yardstick to measure emotions, opinions. Talk, my sister.
Like there isn't, like, you guys need to, it's a worldly thing. Do you understand? And you need to just detach your mind from it, because like at the end of the day, I'm ready to move on, but what am I waiting for? The rest of the people who were not in the marriage first. Wow.
Even if you decide, I mean, there are ways to moving on, for goodness sake.
Like what? No, Okay, wait, like what? Because what did he do that went against the Bible or
moving on? It is
Right.
no? Okay, what did you do? What did
it's
you
the fact
do?
that blessing is involved in this.
No, it doesn't matter. Blessing, whomever can be involved. It doesn't matter who gets
That's where my own bit
The
is.
thing is, how are you getting involved? How are you kind of the notice you are giving, the publicity, the announcement you are making, on what basis? How are you doing it? I mean, he's a human. He has to move on. I mean, it's not
I
news
don't
that
mind
people.
him moving
It's not
on.
news
It's
that
just
people on the
because
day
of
of
what
their
happened
wives.
previously.
No, it's not news that people on the day of their partners. You know what I mean? The day they're putting their partners, 6 feet below. Their side chicks are there crying and helping out in the air. It's no longer news.
No, it's not.
We are used to it. The thing is, I mean, there is time for everything. How would that family feel? This is someone's daughter. You've been with their daughter. You were with their daughter for years before she passed. How do you want to go about the social media acting like it doesn't matter? It doesn't. I mean, come on.
Now, that also depends on how good terms he is with the family.
That's true.
And there's no way the family does not know what happened.
And right now, to be very honest, I don't think he's on good terms with the family. So it's like you don't like me, and I'm now expected to consider how you will feel.
That is not fair.
That means I stopped putting.
How many? They have kids. They have how many kids?
Now you finally have a point, Samaria. Now you finally have a point. The kids. How will no, not exactly. This is your first point. How will the kids feel? Now that's a point. But how will the family feel? I know the family is feeling bad, but if I were to wear IVD's clothes now, I will not worry about the family. Do they worry about me? They don't seem they don't seem to be in a good place. So the family is out of it. But the kids now, whether you like it or not, the kids are young, they are traumatized, and they're going through a lot. So that is a valid point right there that you raised. And I think we should draw the live to a close.
Can I ask a question?
Let me greet the people that bought my stars first before you ask your questions. Big shout out to Alex Zitro.
I bought stars 2 days ago or yesterday, but it wasn't. I don't know why.
It wasn't announced.
It wasn't. I don't know.
Facebook does not.
They didn't give it to me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Samaria. I'm so sorry. So come to Facebook and buy my stars if you've been enjoying the live. Oh yeah, come. You guys need to be good.
She said she has a question.
Final question.
How did we know that? I'm just going to say we. How did we know that the hand that Blessing CEO posted was his hand? Or was it a conclusion? Because I'm going to be very angry if we had this whole live on top of that kind of conclusion.
And does that even look like a real tattoo? That doesn't even look like a real tattoo.
It looks like a real tattoo, but a cheap tattoo actually. It looks like a real one.
Okay. So apparently there was a picture that he probably took yesterday or just quite a recent one that people zoomed into his hand and saw a bit of the tattoo on his hand. So that was what people moved with and have been talking about. So that was how it happened.
And I think she contributed by making.
Aside from that, as I was calling this out earlier, there's been some posts, or at least one, on her page hailing IVD, and talking about his personality and all of that. And I'm like, why this guy? Even me, I was like, why this guy? So even though it was just hard to believe, a lot of things were coming out, you understand, on social media, and that was how we were just trying to link it all up. Yeah. So, yeah, why not someone else? That was just my point.
Could be anybody.
Let me ask her personally.
Could be anyone. Yeah. I'm not interested. The thing is, let's respect the dead.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I wanted to ask her, is this the case? If that's the case, then at least not now,
They're wrong with this.
They can do whatever, but let them just respect that lady.
They know why they're sending me to me. I've already done with that.
because you're unlucky.
Danny,
All right, so follow Danny.
on social media later.
So follow Danny. Um,
Danny Phantom.
follow Danny Phantom. Mm-hmm. Follow Danny Phantom on social media right now. That is a DANEE.PHANTOM__. All right. Follow her right now. And follow her right now. And I'll be very glad. Okay. Follow her right now. Let me see how far you've gone. Okay, 514. All right. A few more people. Oh yeah, follow her. And buy my stars. Thank you also for watching. Thank you for joining. Do take care of yourselves. I appreciate you guys. I really enjoyed having you. Thank you, Rita, for taking your time out to be with us. God bless you guys. Thank you so much, Samaria. Sorry.
I hope Taste Bud is doing great.
She's doing very well. She's doing very well.
Yesterday.
Yes, she's doing very well, and I thank God for her. Thank God for you all to take care and look forward to connecting with you guys later on.
Definitely.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
And that thing used to annoy you before.
It still annoys me. I'm just trying to.
Follow Danny Phantom. Oh. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, it's true.
16,000 people watched us.
It's too late though.
For what? What did you want to do? Where's blessing? I needed to have blessing. Okay, that's it. That's a good. But you're not showing. Okay, that's a better one. Done. We're still live on the other ones. I've not shot it down.
Jesus.
But you've not said anything bad. You've not said anything
But
bad.
that's enough. Blessings to you.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Facebook, TikTok. Thank you for all of you who bought me stars on Facebook. Most especially my people who love me so much on TikTok. Thank you guys so much. God bless you all. A beautiful way to start the year. Your love, kindness, and support. Thank you all. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.